safe place to evolve. We're going to be covering the fall 2022 courses. Classes actually begin on October the 8th. We have open enrollment that ends October 7th and late enrollment that ends October the 14th. Now, this semester is a 9-week period. There's 8 courses and there's 8 lectures with 1 off week, which would be week number 5. So we're going to go through the 4 Hollow Mind Perceiver courses, the Womb Evolution technique, as well as the 13 Tones of Creation and the 2 Law of Time classes. I want to make some acknowledgments before we get started to the source of all creation, our ancestors whose shoulders we stand upon, and our star elders. We are Mimec, melanated immortals making evolutionary changes. Our mission is to shift the global consciousness of the melanin-dominant population and establish an everlasting legacy of high-frequency beings, immortal health, and immortal wealth through the application and remembrance of cosmic knowledge. All right. And we also have an energy vigil that we are transmitting called the Melanin Frequency Energy Vigil. This year of the Earth, the affirmation reads as follows: as cosmic legacy holders of Earth, we establish complete authority over all planetary matters. As cosmic legacy holders of Earth, we establish complete authority over all planetary matters. One more time to lock it in. As cosmic legacy holders of Earth, we establish complete authority over all planetary matters. Ashe. All right, my name is Neb Taharka Kanish Kawak, and I am one of the co-founders of Mimec. I can be reached at Bluestorm at melanatedimmortals.com. And we are going to talk about the Mimec School of Evolution. We're going to start out with the topics here to be explored. The purpose of the Mimec fall semester, I'm going to talk about that first. Class dates and times, what will be covered in the courses, what's the enrollment process to getting started, and why is it so important to enroll in this particular semester, and what is the vision statement for the Mimec School of Evolution. Let's start with the purposes: to educate and inspire people to make evolution their number one priority, to take practical steps towards integrating cosmic science, intelligence, and spiritual practices while exercising our free will of remembrance while in the matrix of the world's systematic programming. Ashe. All right, we're going to start with our first class. We're going to talk about the 13 Tones of Creation, and this class is taught by kin number 242, Ma'at and Makaru Amen, who also is our resident High Priestess. So High Priestess Ma'at is the author of 3 books, What's in Your Womb, Unwounded, and the Melanin Frequency. And she's heading up the Melanin Frequency energy vigil, as well as the Mimec priesthood. She initiated the Hollow Womb Receiver. She's definitely a planetary service. Her focus is on the melanin dominant people to establish healing. And of course, we're tapping into the 13 Tones of Creation, the Womb Evolution technique. With the 13 Tones of Creation, the purpose of this course is to introduce and enable students to reclaim their natural creativity using their 52-year castle and wave spell cosmology. I also like to call this the 52-year path of destiny. As an immortal operating in a third dimension, it is important to expand the knowledge of the archetypes that we teach on and the tones and put them into practical application and proper usage. So when we talk about the archetypes, we're talking about the 20 dynamic frequencies of light, also known as solar seals, and also known as archetypes, which are templates of states of being. All right. You'll get to understand and use the 52-year castle for navigation of destiny path and the identification of day-to-day obstacles. You also benefit by gaining a thorough understanding of how to manifest through the 13-stage creation format for our third dimensional experience, and discover the evolutionary cycles of consciousness to dissolve karmic patterns. Very, very powerful. Also, she will be teaching womb evolution technique, the womb evolutionary technique 101. And the purpose of this course is to enable students to remember the experience of full functionality of the womb to shift the essence, power, and legacy of the melanin dominant people worldwide. Course outcomes, a mindset and attitude towards becoming unwounded, to unlocking your universal uterus, clear direction and guidance of your purpose, techniques to help you evolve on a daily basis, and tools to realign yourself with natural time cycles. So those are the two classes that are taught by High Priestess Ma'at. You definitely want to sign up for these classes if you hadn't already, because she is a phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal teacher in her own right. The next two classes that's going to be taught are going to be taught by Baba Wanique Kimi Tahuti Shabazz, also known as Kid 86 Vazak Votan. He is a master time scholar and master time traveler. Not only that, he is known as the White Galactic World Bridger. He's one of the founding board members for the foundation of the Law of Time. And he's the operations director of community radio station in Atlanta, WRFG. And he is a high priest of the Yamasee Nation. He teaches 3 levels so far of the Law of Time class. And he also is the author of the Galactic Purpose Signature. So he's teaching the Law of Time GPS Galactic Purpose Signature 101. This gives an explanation of your galactic purpose signature. It's about a 30-page document that gives you a comprehensive overview of your galactic purpose and the 5 bodies that support you on this planetary level. This course introduces us to natural time cycles and the laws of the synchronic order. In addition, you will learn the history of artificial time and how it is used as a tool to inconspicuously program the human species. One of the primary purposes of this course is personified through the developmental learning and decoding of your GPS, which is your galactic purpose signature. Let's talk about 202 or 201 here. The second level is the intermediate level of the Law of Time. This gets into clearing away the error of time in the human mind. While elucidating the actual nature of time, the Law of Time sheds light on the vistas hitherto unseen and unknown, that all humanity might ascend to its next evolutionary stage. As a new knowledge, the Law of Time lays the foundation for the reformulation of the human mind. Be in this world but not of this world, by the renewing of our minds. Ashe. Let's go on to the 4 Hollow Mind Perceiver courses, which is done by Neb Taharka Kanish Kawak, who also serves as the Mimec Dean of Student Affairs and is also kin number 239. Also, to just say a little bit about Neb Taharka, he's the author of the SOAR report, the Synchronic Order Assessment Reading, that gives you your cosmic gifts and your galactic powers as it relates to the Hollow Mind Perceiver. He's also one of the co-founders of Mimec. He's a master teacher teaching 4 levels of the Hollow Mind Perceiver. So with that being stated, we're going to start with level 1, 101, the Hollow Mind Perceiver. The Hollow Mind Perceiver is a hypersense organ located in the corpus callosum, and that's in the middle of the left and right hemispheres of the brain, that facilitates the integration of time. Now, in the Law of Time, you learn that time is the evolution of consciousness. It's not a mechanical clock or fallacious calendar. You know, the energy factored by time, the evolution of consciousness, is art. It's all about what we create. Okay, so facilitates the integration of time, space, and mind as a principle of radicalized synchronization that activates the totality of how we perceive things in our perceptual states of being. This is an introduction into the synchronic order and the human as a telepathic medium. So this course just teaches us about deeper into the synchronic order, but more importantly, starts to show us the 7 different thinking layers of how the mind works through the human brain. And then it also helps us to activate our extrasensory abilities and our telepathic abilities as well. Phenomenal course. You definitely want to take this. All right, if you've already taken the Hollow Mind Perceiver 101 course, now we can move into the Hollow Mind Perceiver 202 course. And so this course shows us how to empower ourselves as multidimensional beings in order to realize the 7 thinking layers of the mind to help us experience our destiny to fulfill our galactic purpose on Earth. Now, this is where we get the SOAR report, the Synchronic Order Assessment reading, and this is phenomenal because now we start to learn how to foresee and foretell the coming of the cycles because we're already following and have relieved our karmic behaviors from our previous cycles as well. So another phenomenal course. The prerequisite for that is the Hollow Mind Perceiver 101. If you've already taken that, you want to move to the next level, which is Hollow Mind Perceiver H&P 202. Let's go on to 303. If you've taken both 101 and 202, you're eligible to take Hollow Mind Perceiver 303. This course allows us to become identified in the all that is one. And I like to say, and the one that is all. Therefore, we become the earth and earth consciousness, planetary consciousness, and realize the earth as just another version of ourselves. Now, this is where we activate this telepathic memorization and planetary consciousness to awaken us to the psychosensory information bank, the psi bank of the noosphere, the collective consciousness of the humans on the planet. Very powerful. And there's something called the transition from the biosphere into the noosphere. And this is what's opening up this telepathic new medium. It's not a new medium, but that supports the earth. And what's powerful about it, the earth is shifting. We are shifting in humanity from the information age into the telepathic age of existence. Very, very, very powerful. Level 3 of the Hollow Mind Perceiver. And we're going to be teaching level 4 of the Hollow Mind Perceiver. So if you've taken 303, now you're eligible to take 404. And this is going to be incredible. If you get the opportunity to take 404, this is the first time that Mimec and we have taught this class now in 2.5 years. So it's been about 4 to 5 semesters since we've taught this. And so we just hadn't had the people that had reached this level, but now we do. So this course introduces us to cosmic science and cosmic electricity as the galactic ordering dynamic, God, as the interdimensional channel. It also inspires us to realize that sacred geometry evolves number and synthesizes and radiates the language of light through our consciousness. So this goes into heart knowing that this 5th dimensional electronic and life cell is what connects us to the Akasha. It's what connects us to the 5th dimension, the G-force. And it is so powerful that now we are learning not just how to use our mind, but to use our mind and heart in tandem to help us be able to discover things and move deeper into our super mental abilities. Very, very powerful. So that's class number 4 for the Hollow Mind Perceiver. And so you can enroll today. It's very important to enroll at least by the 7th because you can still get a discount of 10% off one course and 20% off if you take 2 or more courses. But that's going to end on Friday, October the 7th. So if you want to get registered, get your questions answered now so you can take advantage of the discounts. Now, we do have an enrollment period where we have late registration. So what we're allowing people to do, if you're already taking one class and you're trying to decide if you want to take another, or what's going to happen is you're going to be able to sign up for the test drive courses where you could come in and sit in on the course of choice that you want, or courses, to just get a feel for the course and see if you want to participate. Now, this is an excellent opportunity. We've had lots of people really appreciate this process because we have a language that's kind of coded, and some of the things that we say a little bit can be unclear. If this is your first time listening to this, you can sit in on the classes and you get a better idea of how it's structured, and it really serves its purpose. So you'll get to test drive each of the classes. So on the Law Time 101, you'll get to test drive on the 8th. Hollow Mind Perceiver 101, you'll get to test drive on the 9th of October. Okay? Hollow Mind Perceiver 202, you're going to be able to test drive on the 10th. All right, and so on and so forth. You're going to be able to test drive the courses now. If you're not eligible to take like 404 or 303, we don't want you to get in those courses because they may blow your circuits. But what I'm telling you is that this is an excellent opportunity. Like I said, if you already have decided you're going to take one course, you're welcome to sit in on the classes to see if you have the bandwidth to sit in on other courses. And what we found is people who take 2 or more courses seem to accelerate through this process much faster than people who just take one course. All right, so that's just an FYI. How do I sign up? Well, you go to www.melanatedimmortals.com/courses, choose the appropriate class or classes to enroll in, pick full payment or payment plan. There's also some flex plans that you can use through third parties. And then you want to add the selections to the basket. All right. You'll receive discounts accordingly based on if you're a CIB member. So those discounts require you to be a CIB, a Cosmic Inspired Being membership or member. And if you are, you get the discounts that we talked about earlier. Wait contact from the instructors to receive course outline requirements and access link to join the online classes. And the 7th step is to evolve through the process. It's a very great experience. This is our 16th consecutive semester that we have been teaching these sciences, and it's just flat out remarkable. So we're very appreciative of that. What is our vision statement? It's to shift the consciousness of the planet as we move from the information age into the telepathic age of our existence and establish a new world of highly evolved beings. That's our vision. This is why we're teaching these classes, and it's so important that you go ahead and enroll today. Even if you're seasoned and been with Mimec, we have truly evolved the courses in such a way that's going to help accelerate the process as the master teachers are evolving. We know that the students are evolving and can evolve at a much faster rate as long as we master teachers are providing those type of opportunities. You can also follow us on social media. We have a lot going on, I know, on Instagram and Facebook. So you can go to Melanated Immortals at Facebook, at Instagram, or on YouTube to get more information and follow us on those social media platforms. And so it's been truly a pleasure. I trust that you got a lot out of this, or you now have an idea of how this semester is going to work. And so if you got any questions, you can email me at bluestorm@melanatedimmortals.com. We're in store for a phenomenal session, and we look forward to seeing you this semester evolving with Mimec as a safe place to evolve. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the classes, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace, family.